Bring in the ruckus. Bring in the noise. Bring in the ruckus. Bring in the noise. Ruckus, 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 ruckus. Noise. Bring in the ruckus. Bring in the noise.
Hey everybody, this is Jim again, doing another Lockerz video because I am a fucking attention whore. Yeah, 3 was going to be my limit, but here's number 4. God, it's going to be a daily thing, I have a feeling. But I had to do this one after looking at the comment section and having some conversations with people in the last 3 videos. And I'll put up, I don't even need to put up links. Just go look at the comment section. Just click just click view all comments on videos 1, 2, or 3, and you'll see what I'm talking about, because this is just too good to pass up, right? So I make a video talking about Lockerz, and I talk about some of the members there, and I say, you've got all these fake people, basically, who are, putting out fake pics and fake vids, and, it's bullshit. That's why you keep hearing all these stories about stuff people are getting, right? And so that's what I say in the video, right? And what comments do I get on the video? People either doing one of 2 things, right? It's one of 2 things. Either I had people actually spamming for locker invites on these fucking videos. The very videos that we're talking about how, Lockerz is a bullshit site. These morons are coming to the videos and in the comment section leaving this thing I was bitching about. They're saying, PM me for invites. But it gets better than that. That's just type 1. Type 2 are, I've had, I'd say maybe 10 people come on so far and argue with me, saying Lockerz is a legitimate site. But what do I find when I go and I look at their actual profile pages? Lockerz videos and nothing else. It was a very fucking thing I'm talking about in the video, and these assholes are showing up saying, oh, you're wrong, right? You don't know what you're talking about. And then when I go look at their fucking profile page, what do you know? What do you know? You got Lockerz videos, promoting Lockerz videos and nothing else. One guy in particular, I don't want to single just one person out, but what the hell. So the first guy I ran into is PlayStationpedia. And again, if you go look at one of the first 3 videos, you'll probably see conversations with him. And, he's saying, oh, you're wrong, you don't know shit. Well, he was trying to troll me. He was not doing a very good job. But whatever, he was entertaining, so we talked for a while. But he has a Lockerz video on his profile, and even went so far as to delete it after making himself look like an asshole on the video. And other people would come in, too. They'd say the same thing. You don't know what you're talking about? We got all these prizes. When you go look at their profile page, it's a fucking account made in, 2009? Late 2009, and all it has are Lockerz videos on it. Nothing else. Couple favorites, that's about it. Now, an interesting fact got brought up about, what was it called? Community appreciation, or Lockerz appreciation, or users appreciation, where they're actually getting points for coming out and doing this very thing. And so this brings me to the point of this video, and I want to try to get this through to you people. All right? You are being used to promote a site that's not going to ever pay you. Okay? It literally is. This site literally is using a carrot on a stick to get you assholes to jump through hoops. And you're making yourselves look like dipshits on the internet doing it. Have some fucking self-respect. They wag, this stick out in front with that carrot dangling there. Here are more points. You want to get more points, you got to do what we ask. And so what do? You go make videos, you go comment, you go defend them. And what's your reward? You get points you can never fucking spend. That's just sad. And it also brings me to this t-shirt thing. Z-Lister t-shirt. Yeah, you've got a gray fucking dollar t-shirt that says Lockerz on it. So now you're a walking billboard offline, just like you were online. See, it's not bad enough that they're going to use you online to promote their bullshit scam. Now they're going to get you to walk around and promote their bullshit scam. It's just, really? Think! Come on! You're not this stupid. I don't think people can be this stupid. I just think that a lot of people haven't ever run into this before, and they get taken in by it. You're being used, you're being manipulated into doing things that you normally would never do because you actually think there's going to be a payoff, but there never is going to be a payoff. And in fact, I was looking through my videos, and one guy in particular happened to leave something that I thought was good. I hadn't even thought of this until this guy had posted it. Gore101491. Jesus Christ, man. You should have just gone with Gore as a username, but whatever. But he does a cost breakdown, right? He says if Lockerz gave out to their members just one prize per month, anywhere between $5 to $200, and their membership is, you know, around 2 million people, 2,500,000 people, look at the cost that would go into doing that. Even if it was on the low side, look at the cost that would go into doing that. All right, you've got something, what did he figure? It was anywhere between $12.5 million to $500 million a month, plus shipping, to send out the prizes. If they actually kept shit in stock, and you've got all these members showing up to do this, right, look at the cost that they would go through per month. All right, compare that to something like what Divx used to run with Stage 6. They were doing $1 million in bandwidth a month at Stage 6. And that was backed by Divx, a codec company, that actually had contracts with a lot of cell phone manufacturers and electronics dealers. And they still could barely handle that. And that was an established company that has money to do shit like that, and they couldn't even handle $1 million a month. But somehow this unheard of site is going to do anywhere between $12.5 and $500 million a month to give you a fucking prize? All right, I mean, if you can, okay, think of it like this. If you've been on that site for 2 or 3 months, and you earn up enough points to get a fucking MacBook, how many other people who are on that site have earned enough points to get a MacBook? All right, how do you think they're going to cover that kind of cost? Really ask yourself that. Yeah, that's what they list as their prizes. It's not just fucking iPods, right? It's $1,000 stuff. I've seen their stupid PayPal 5,000 US dollar cards. Like anybody's ever going to get that. There's no way they can fund it. You cannot try to tell me that even if it was just $1 million a month, even if it was just $1 fucking million a month, they could not handle that. It's a very simple scam. And like I said, I could be wrong about what the payoff for them is in the end, but I can tell you how it operates. You open up a site, you set up a structure of points, and you tell people if you earn points by promoting our site and doing the things that we ask you, you can redeem those points to get prizes. But the catch of it is, they have a very limited quantity of prizes. And I mean limited. Maybe they've got 10 iPods. Maybe they just have one 360 game. Maybe they just have 2 consoles. So the cost to them is very, very low, aside from servers and running the site and the employees and the promotion and all that shit. Aside from that, just prizes. It's very low. You're looking at maybe 10 grand a month. 10 grand a month. That's pretty. That's low for a company that would be doing something where they're dealing with millions of members. So I mean, you've got to think of it like that. That's a trick. And so what happens? You set out fake promotions, or you send out fake pictures and videos saying, "Hey, look, I got what I asked for," and then you have a couple of people who actually did win that very limited amount of prizes. And so those people now are even more, sucked into this. And so they'll go fight, tooth and nail on the different websites and different forums and say, "Hey man, I got my prize. Fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about." Because you've become their lemming. They duped you, dumbass. And while you may have gotten one thing out of them or one thing that you actually might really have wanted, you're fucking other people over by making them believe the bullshit. I mean, don't wear this fucking shirt. Don't even send for it. Why would you promote a site that isn't ever going to do what they're telling you they're going to do? So yeah, you get your T-shirt and you look all snazzy as you're walking through the mall, and you look like a fucking retard. It'd be like if I wore a shirt to the mall that said YouTube on it. People are gonna be like, "What in the fuck is your problem? Why are you wearing a YouTube shirt? Fuck, you'd be better off wearing a YouTube shirt. At least YouTube actually will give you something. You know what I mean? At least their partner program doesn't actually lie to people. If you get the amount of views that they promise you, you're gonna get paid. Go ask a partner. I mean, that's not, they're not off to piss you off. They're not off to fuck you over. A site like Lockerz is. So I guess what I'm saying in summary is just think. All right? And for the people who aren't a part of Lockerz or don't buy into it, good for you, right? And if you want a good laugh, go look at the comment section, go read those comments, and then go look at those people's profiles, because what you're going to see is almost a one-to-one, it's pretty much one-to-one. The majority, 90%, are people who, are getting screwed in to working for Lockerz, and they don't even realize it, and that's sad. And with somebody like PlayStationpedia who, is a dipshit, but I feel bad for him, because, if it's one of two things. Either he's just a troll, which he sucks at it, so I feel bad for him, or two, he really believes this, and that's sad, because, I'm sorry, man, but you're not going to get the payoff in the end, and you're just making yourself look like an asshole. Don't let Lockerz make you look like an asshole, because that's what they've done. By getting you to go into comment sections and post that shit and talk like that, they've essentially made you into a dipshit. And I'd be pissed off if a company did that to me. So there you go. Yeah. Lockerz is very good at taking people and getting them to follow that carrot on a stick.